kind also available, in the public space. So, any ideas, any guesses, or you don't have to be correct? So there are approximately 4,900 radio jams in Delhi in the year 2016. And the second question is, how many of these were caused by vehicle breakdown? We are all suffered. If you're driving on a highway or something, and there is one car that breaks down, we know the traffic jams that it causes. So and 1,200 regular jams on Delhi streets in the year 2016. Next. So I would want you to participate instead of giving me giving everything to you. How many potholes on Delhi roads? I mean, these are interesting things. You don't have to, we don't have to necessarily write about accidents and deaths and injuries. There are very simple and interesting and human interest kind of stories that one can focus on. And along with new stories, if you have pictures this kind, it makes much more interesting. People get drawn to this. They read, at least the intro or the lead, if not the entire story there. So, how many potholes on Delhi roads? Any guesses?
Every road has potholes.
There is an NGO actually in Delhi, that works on potholes, in Delhi. So it's run by a lady, so there are. The last time in 2016, it was so there were about 4,000 potholes, in Delhi, and they were covered up. And now the latest data that I have is that there are 1,000 potholes that have not yet been covered. And this is one example of that. And so the second question is, how many lives do potholes claim on Indian roads? On an average, 6 people die. And Dr. Gaurav can correct me, and Dr. Patanjali, who speaks after me, can correct me. If the data is a little, if there is a little error in the data. But 6 people die, which if you multiply it into 365 or maybe 300, you get more than 2,000 deaths. Just for the simple reason that there is a pothole that one can't see. I mean, these are all avoidable deaths. So why not write? Why not focus? Why not, let the stakeholders know that with a little bit of an effort and a little bit of consciousness, they can, patch up these potholes and save human lives. And the human life, it is of a young person who is 25 or 30. Imagine the tragedy that suddenly befalls in that family. Okay, next. So this is Hyderabad. Okay, I couldn't get data about Delhi. And what this says is in Hyderabad city, almost 60% of the around 18 lakh manholes have either broken covers or none at all. So Hyderabad city has 18. There is some data that has been put out by Dell about the number of manholes in the country. I was a little uncertain about the data, so I haven't shown this to you. So there was, in Mumbai about a month or two ago, there was flooding and lot of water in. There are 34,000 manholes in Delhi, and and they are not properly covered, so that if somebody falls, it is almost certain that this person is going to die. And with a little bit of engineering, you can ensure that the person who actually falls into the manhole doesn't actually die; that he can be drowned outside from it. So, and it could cost maybe a few crores, 2 or 3 crores to patch these manholes up, but that's not happening. Okay. Next, speed breakers. How many speed breakers on Delhi roads? Now there's data that is available there. So somebody, conscientious, I think, vehicle driver or somebody went to Delhi High Court, and the Delhi High Court asked, the traffic police commissioner to suggest, to tell us, how many, speed breakers are there. And the Delhi High Court, on the Delhi High Court's direction, the Delhi Traffic Police informed the Delhi High Court that there were only 93 authorized speed breakers on roads, but there are several others that are unauthorized that have been constructed there. So, and there is a certain width and height that a speed breaker should have. Maybe 0.1 meter in terms of height and maybe a little bit of it. How many of them actually maintain these kind of heights? But that is again something one can write about. And how many people die in India because of speed breakers? Even that kind of a data is available. Okay. So, according to Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, 4,700 people died, in 2016 because of improper speed breakers for no fault of theirs. Simply because there were no markers, maybe it was too high, maybe they did not anticipate this. Perhaps because it is it's a two-wheel driver, he hasn't put on a helmet. The helmet is not the right size, it's not right tie. 4,700 people have died in Delhi because of this. Next. So my last 2 or 3 slides here. How many agencies look after roads in Delhi? This is amazing. I mean, when I last heard on television on NDTV a few weeks ago, they said about 34 or something. So I went and checked in Google, and they said, there are 6. So let me just point out what the 6 are. So can I have the next slide, please? So there is Public Works Department. It reports to Delhi government and maintains arterial roads more than 60 feet wide. Okay, if it's less than 60 feet, that's somebody else's business. And so it includes ring road, etc., those kind of things. And then there is 3 municipal corporations, east, south, and north. That's not the 4th one. West doesn't have a municipal corporation. And then it reports to MHA, which is Ministry of Home Affairs, correct? Ministry of Home Affairs looks after roads in residential areas that are less than 60 feet in wide, and includes parts like Lakshmi Nagar, Mayur Vihar, etc., those kind of things. And then there is New Delhi Municipal Council, which again reports to NHA and includes roads like Abdul Kalam, Ashoka Road, New Delhi kind of stuff. That's what they do. Then you have National Highways Authority of India, which reports to the central government and maintains roads like NH8, NH24, and my friend, I think from Jagran shared some very interesting bit over a cup of tea. So maybe during the course of maybe the interaction today and tomorrow, you can share about how many black spots are there. Manu, you can do that, and my other colleague can also do that. And then, of course, there is Delhi Cantonment Board, which looks after roads. It reports to the Ministry of Defence and maintains Delhi Cantonment and roads that pass through it. Next. Then there is Delhi State Industrial and Infrastructure Development. I hadn't heard of this until I came, last night. And then it reports to Delhi government responsible for industrial estates like Kokla, Narela, etc., those kinds of things. And finally, I guess, this is Delhi Development Authority responsible for roads in areas like Dwarka and a whole lot of other roads. So I think the biggest responsibility, is of Delhi Development Authority. So this is, this is just a glimpse, a snapshot of the possibilities, of road safety issues that one can dwell on and write on, and so my next slide is on about, what this, fellowship is all about. So first of all, thank you very much, Dr. Sunil and all his colleagues, Shajan and Vidya and Pallavi. Thank you very much, and the rest of Nitin, of course, and others also. Gunjan, I think, is also going to be part of this. So Gunjan is there. Thank you, Gunjan. Sandeep also is there. I think there are maybe 8 or 9 universities in Delhi and around Delhi, but we came to Bennett knowing that several of its faculty members are actually former journalists. Dr. Surya himself, is an award-winning journalist, and so is Shajan. Vidya has worked for X number of years, and I think media organizations. Vidya, where did you work last?
I was with TV Today.
TV Today for the last. So I think we felt that Bennett has those resources, it has that skill and competence for basically reflect, skilling you on areas that are so important in modern day media organizations. But unfortunately, several of those media organizations are either in the process of revising, improving, and skilling their journalists, or for some reason or the other, they haven't been able to do that. And therefore, I think Bennett is the right place where I guess we will try to do this. Professor Sunil said that perhaps they would want more time, but this is the best we can do. So as Vidya said, we did a similar job, and again the structure of the workshop was exactly the similar as we had this time. That we had 1 day of technical sessions on road safety, which is going to happen tomorrow in another place. The venue, of course, all of you know, is Vasant Continental Hotel, and the other day, of course, it's the second day or the first day is skilling journalists about latest and new technology that journalists are increasingly asked to learn and implement and do. And so overall, we are going to have 4 interactions. This is the first interaction. Okay, this is for 2 days. Then we are going to have a 1-day workshop where some people who could not come this time will be invited. For example, Police Commissioner and the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. They couldn't make it because the 22nd is a holiday, and then they have meetings and other things. So we try to get them on the second one-day workshop, and there's going to be a field visit. And we felt, that as far as field visit is concerned, we will meet the police commissioner and ask him to depute, an officer from the police department who can take us to some spots where, traffic accidents usually happen. As Manu said, there are some black spots, so we can perhaps visit those black spots where, increasing number of deaths happen, and maybe understand, why there are certain locations in a city which are prone to more fatalities and more injuries. And the last one, of course, is an important one for us. We were extremely successful last year in Lucknow when we had all the editors of media organizations participate in an editors conclave, which will go for about 2 hours. So we will continue to follow up with your editors who were actually instrumental in, nominating you for this workshop. So, on behalf of all the organizations that are responsible for implementing this, we thank all your editors for nominating you and sending you across. So the last day, maybe sometime in early December, we're going to have an editors conclave where we will have your editors or chief reporters and and some high-level dignitaries, congregate at one place and discuss about road safety issues. So editors' consent, as I said, is important, and thank you to editors for nominating you, for having sent you. And then at least, so what is expected at least of you is to write at least 5 in-depth data-driven stories. Some of the data is, I have referred to here, but there are other kind of data in your bag. There is surfeit of data from the Ministry of, Road Transport and Highways. So we can use that. You can get in touch with us if you require any particular information, so that we can help you as much as we can. So at least 5 in-depth data-based news stories. And of this, at least one solution. So there are several NGOs who are doing some remarkable job. We are going to meet some, one at least tomorrow, and they are doing a wonderful job. So, and there are people also. There are police officers, so they are doing a wonderful job. And those are highlighted occasionally in newspapers. So if you can, I would strongly encourage you to write at least one, positive story, about what is happening and how people themselves or somebody responsible in some government department or elsewhere is playing a remarkable role, on his own, or perhaps, for some other reason, in making sure that, less fatalities or less number of injuries happen to roads. Next please. And this is the last slide. So we have formed a WhatsApp group. I think Pooja my colleague has done that. You will receive messages. We will keep writing those messages. You can also share if you have written any number of stories. So WhatsApp group is one place, digitally where we can interact with each other. And finally, and this is a very important for us, is that we can provide you as much support as possible. We